mm, 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 mm. Good morning. Mm, 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 mm. It's windy today. My hair is all over the place. I know this thing's not about to die. Can I can I have a peach mimosa? That sounds good. Small, yeah. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. I think my earpiece is in. Can you hear me? Holla if you hear me. Shout out to the chat. What is today? Thursday? It's a time. This is going to be lunch, brunch. Is it brunch? Would it be considered brunch? Breakfast and lunch? I'm trying to figure out what to eat. I need some coffee though. I need to tell her to bring me some regular coffee because I'm chilly. Can I? Oh, I like your nails. Can I have regular coffee as well? Do you have flavored? Yeah, yeah, yeah. That'll be fine. Yeah, that's all I need. Thank you. Cheers. Oh, that's good. I'm not supposed to be drinking, but that's not for me. But it looked good. Process of elimination. What's going on, y'all? Besides Anton and Corey and everything going on in Minna Damn Soda, what is going on? Tech 170, I see you. Oh, thank you so much. I'm sorry. Yeah, please, thank you. This is a big mug. Oh, look how thick that is. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. What I get from the grocery store is different. Can I have a couple extra napkins, please? Are y'all? Mm, yeah, I need a little bit more than that. Thank you. Who? I'm supposed to have black coffee. I can't have black coffee. No racism. Hey, Kofa. Good morning. Hope everything is okay. I saw your post about not streaming until March. You know the funny thing, or did you say March? You know the funny thing is that I was yes, I am poor. Call me poor. I'm on the poor side today. But guess what I got? Hopefully, I think my trainer is in session so he don't see. Ooh, that is so good. That is so good. It's a peach mimosa. I'm assuming that you can hear me. But I have flavored creamer, so that's where I'm gonna get in trouble. But I'm gonna take the L today because I need a break. I need a break. But yeah, I said I need a break from also from all of this horrible news. Shout out to Reaper who sent me so much. Him and Lauren, or I don't know, everybody is sending me so much stuff. There's another ice shooting and all this other crap. I don't care. Like literally, I could care less. And somebody's gonna get mad, and I don't care. I'm so in an I don't care mood. One true. Hey boo. Hey Harris. Shout out to y'all. Yeah, March will be back juggling a lot. Need a break. I hear you. I still drop some content here and there, but no lies. I hear you. I hear you. I had fun yesterday in the chat. You mean in Wise's chat, righteous perspective? Actually, I'm getting my footing. I'm getting my footing there. So I think I'll be there every Wednesday, which I love. Um, and the topics that he brings up, I like. I'm assuming that's what you're talking about. Um, you know, getting to know different people and different platforms. Oh, and Anton versus Corey. I don't even know. Y'all wild. Y'all be wilding in every chat. It don't even matter. How Elizabeth gonna sit up there and send Ace chat talking about, oh, say hi to my husband. Girl, he's gonna see, he's gonna read the chat. What are we doing? And then Shatara with I'm only here from Michon, which thank you for the support, y'all. But Lord have mercy. Y'all, I love it. Y'all don't play no games. Y'all don't play no games. My my Corey and Anton videos had to come down, unfortunately. Maybe I'll tell a reason at another time. But so they're down, but I'm gonna start utilizing Rumble. So I'm going to put them back up on the Rumble side and then start paying attention to Rumble because I learned how to stream on Instagram. So now I'm gonna learn how to stream on Rumble. So that's what my plan is. So hopefully y'all come on over there. Um, I don't know what this is. Yeah, yeah. It's crazy. It's crazy. But that's another reason why I just kind of needed a break from all that bullshit today. YouTube made me take it down. Actually, YouTube took it down. And before, when I tried to save it from the other channel, I missed it. So I gotta live with it. I appealed it. They rejected it quickly, and I'm like, y'all just don't clearly listen, which is how it goes for those that are in the that are doing the content creation. Then y'all know YouTube, in my opinion, don't even really look at anything. They just say that they do. Do I still do YouTube live chats? I don't know. I have to figure out how Rumble works. And honestly, at the end of the day, if I just do it over there, I'm going to add it to the streams, of course, yes. But if it's something that's crazy, crazy, then I'll just have it on Rumble. That's what my plan is. So I have to figure it out. I just came from talking to my trainer because he's a sounding board for me, and he told, well, actually, Legend, shout out to Derek Gaines, he's the one that told me to utilize Rumble to put it back up and everything. And then my trainer is just like, you need to start using Rumble anyway, because that's where a lot of people go, and people can go say whatever they want, which is one of the better things as well, because y'all be wilding, of course, but you could go over there and really just say anything from what I understand. I was watching Tommy like 2 days ago. It looked like Fatty was doing a video about how Tommy is a clown or something like that, and Tommy is on Rumble watching him talk about him. Child, it's crazy. What is going on around in these streets lately, y'all? It's just crazy. It's just craziness. It's just craziness. I can't even keep up. We didn't even get to the did y'all see that Anna Kasparian had a debate with Just Pearly Things, and JPT looked like she just came out of Little House on the Prairie. And I'm like, girl, what is this? Who is your stylist? You make too much money to be looking this damn sad. Girl, no wonder no one is marrying you. You look like shit most of the time. See, stuff like this, it's a problem on YouTube. Let me stop. Let me stop. But it's true. Sex Fifth Avenue files for bankruptcy. What the fuck? The question is who's not going out of business, who's not laying off, and who's not going through bankruptcy, child. If it ain't one thing, it's something else. But allegedly, I think Donald Trump said that he was doing good as far as the economy is concerned. I was like, child, this man just say anything. This man just say anything, which we already knew that. I know that there's some other stuff going on, but like I said, right now, I just don't care. I'm trying to eat. What should I eat? This is an egg place. Avocado toast Benedict. Ooh, heavenly crepe. Ooh, that sounds good. That sounds fattening. I'm in the mood to not eat right today. Shrimp and crab omelet. I think I got that last time. I was gonna go to Waffle House, but it was like in the complete opposite direction of where I was going. So I'm like, all right, F it. I'm gonna come over here and do the regular. I'm gonna get an omelet though. I'm gonna get a heavenly crepe. F it. It's chicken. I love chicken. Saks is mad expensive. It is. It is. But I'm gonna go get something before they run out of business, though. Yeah, did you see her morning? J Fit, J Fitness. Did you see her though? She had this crazy stuff on, and it was a tie here with some crazy looking blouse with like. Who do you think you are, Laura Ingalls Wilder girl? At a Q and A sticker. Now, not big back it up. Listen, y'all. Listen. I really do need to be mindful. I was last weighed in this week at 196, which is amazing because uh, first of all, I've been over 200 for who knows how long. But now that I got under to 199, which was a great feat, now I'm continuing to go in the right direction. By the end of this month, our plan is for me to be at 185. It'll be 185. I don't know what to do with myself. Thank you, boo. I wouldn't know what to do with myself because he thinks that I should be at 140 something if I'm not mistaken. And I'm like, I cannot imagine. Like, I don't want to be skinny. I don't want to be skinny. It's never been a goal of mine. Oh no, I want the stomach to be flat. Let's not get it twisted. And that's food. That's totally food. So it's taken a little bit longer than I expected it to. Yeah. Oh my God. All he does is talk about drinking water, y'all. That's why all I drink is water and coffee. So for today, one mimosa. Okay. I told him the other day. I'm 5'10". I told him the other day. Yes, high school weight. I think my high school weight was 165. Before I had my first kid, it was 165, and I was good. I was good. So he wanted me to be 140. I'll be looking like, but you know what I'm saying. Um, Brandon, man, thank you. Boo. He said, "Good morning, Auntie. Just sending some help for the tip on your meal. Thank you, Boo. I appreciate you. Thank you so much." Um, Trying to eat more balanced meals. Yo, but this is proof positive that the diet works if you work the diet, okay? As opposed to y'all know why the diet don't work the same. Yo, that lady gets on my nerves so much. I'm 5'10". I'm 5'10". My doctor says I need to lose weight too. Let's go. Yes, thank you, Ted. Yes, that's exactly what it is. That's exactly the alert. So let me be good. I know how to act in the proper spaces, regardless of what people think. So like I said, I'm getting my fitting on ARP's channel. Shout out to a righteous perspective, and getting the feel of everybody and how things go. He actually does a good show. Yeah, I think I want this heavenly crepe, please, but with no mushrooms. Okay, yeah. All right, thank you. Um, it was actually pretty fun last night. And y'all wilding, like I said, y'all wilding as always. And I appreciate y'all pulling up for those that were there. Everybody that supports the channel when you were there too. Um, because sometimes, listening to other people being on a panel and stuff, and you waiting around for me to talk when you're used to me talking the whole time. I know that could be a thing, you know. Royalty Lord Princess, how are you? So that's actually, I appreciate y'all. Hit the like button here for me if you haven't. Thank you so much. So yeah, so I needed a break for various amount of reasons. My sister is in town. There's some other family members that are in town. I didn't tell y'all, but there was a death in my family. So that's the reason. That's the reason why I'm off this week because there was a death in the family, and I feel like I'm coming to grips with it. Right. So my stepfather, thank you, actually died last week, which is my sister's father. Thank you guys. I appreciate you. My sister's father. So this is the person. Ooh, cha. This is the person that taught me how to drive. He taught me how to cook. He's the one that said, "You got to be mindful." Sorry, y'all. You have to be mindful of the decisions that you make, and don't be emotional about it. Because if you don't get your emotions under control, you'll do something that you'll regret for the rest of your life, right? And he told me that when I was like 16, probably because I was wild, and I'm not even gonna lie, it was probably because I was wild, and right? Yeah, he absolutely was my dad because he's the one that walked me down the aisle. Sorry, y'all, I wasn't expecting this, right? He's the one that walked me down the aisle when I got married. There's actually a picture of me, him, and my sister. There's a picture of us from when I got married, and he's a very good friend to Mr. Messi as well. We probably weren't on the best of terms, at this point in life. So that's a little bit, you know, difficult. But I be thinking about when we lived together, right? My mom was doing her thing, right? She was doing I gotta work, I gotta go be, the career person, everything that y'all be talking about, which I didn't even realize that was going on until y'all basically told me with everything I've been learning on YouTube. So that's what she was doing. So she was in Center City. She was in Philly, doing her thing. So she wasn't home a lot. She wasn't home a lot. So he was home with us, and then he didn't have to. He technically didn't have to do anything with me. You know what I mean? He didn't have to take the time to show me anything. Remember I told y'all when I was in high school and this dude hit me with a book and knocked me to the ground. Um, my mother didn't. My mother didn't come with me. She didn't, press charges. He did that. He's the one that came to court. He's the one that took me, through all of that. He was the one that was there with me through all of that. She wasn't there. So it's just some things that's been coming to my mind. So I know y'all don't deal with talking to Sassy Straits right now. I know y'all don't deal with single mothers and everything. And I get it. I get it. Because honestly, I don't even understand how I can stand my own mother. I don't know how you can stand her. She drives me nuts. In my phone, she's listed as mommy dearest. Okay? She's mommy dearest because she's such a pain in the ass. But my auntie just texted me and told me that they're actually coming. So I'm honestly surprised. I'm honestly surprised that she's coming. So she'll be at the funeral, which is good. That's good of her to do that because it's about supporting my sister at this point. That's what it's about. And they did a lot. He's a military man. He's in the Navy. I don't ask me like ranking and stuff like that. I don't know none of that. Thank you, Lawrence. I appreciate you. Thank you, Lawrence. Lawrence just sent me a catch up for 100, but I don't want to hit anything because I don't want to mess up the stream. But thank you so much. Thank you so, so, so much. Always, always, always so supportive of me. I appreciate you. Um, I forgot what I was saying, but that I know that y'all don't deal with single mothers and everything. And like I said, my mom is a pain in the ass. So the fact that she even, had a good man like him, no shade against her like that, but she's a bitch. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, she is a bitch. Um, and he was dealing with a lot of health stuff. He was dealing with a lot of health things for years, like for years and years and years. And he was like in the military and had all the benefits. He's like, I'm not letting you do nothing. I'm going to tell you what to do. That's what he did as far as his care is concerned. So he was telling the doctors what to do. If I am now 54, then that means that he had been commanding his own way for 37 years. So his ailments started once I left the house. So it's 37 years of him saying, "No, we're going to do it my way," and he lasted all this time. So that to me is pretty awesome. Um, but yeah, but I can understand why some of y'all won't deal with single moms. But like I know a lot of y'all know that back in that time in the 80s and stuff, it was not a thing. It was just that's just what people did. You just you probably had stepchildren. You probably had stepchildren. Whoever you were dealing with probably already had children or had already been married or whatever. So that type of stuff was normal. But I didn't know the other side of it until I get on here and I hear y'all talk about what it is that you was told. You know what I mean? So yeah, Sergeant King at one point definitely was a rock for me. Taught me a lot of things. Taught me a lot of things, and did right by my sister. And because he was military, right? He, I had, I had step brothers and sisters. I never knew a big family until after that because wait, he had a kid with my mother. He had a kid with the oldest kid's mother. Then there was two other mothers. Like you military men, y'all know damn well y'all be out there. Y'all know damn well y'all be out there, right? My dad has three girls. My dad has three girls, and we all have different moms. So y'all was doing your thing too, okay? Don't act like you weren't. Don't act like you weren't. So y'all, not y'all, but your dads was out there doing their thing. It was a different time too, because I think that ooh, looks good. Thank you so much. Can I get another set of utensils when you get a chance? Thank you so much. Um, I know y'all got to deal with whores. I know. I try to tell people that I was like, child, y'all just don't know. Your daughters could be out here whoring it up and y'all wouldn't even know. Look at this. This looks so good. Is this healthy? You think that's healthy? What time is it? 10:55. My trainer might come through here. His class is ending, and I don't want to hear it. He's gonna give me a hard time. Um, you went through three stepsister households. My dad was in the Air Force. Shout out to all the veterans. Y'all, listen to me when I tell you. I have mad respect, always, always, and forever for military personnel. I don't care what nobody say. I honestly was talking to my dad, and he had said that because I said, a lot of people will tell us in our community to not join the military. And I'm like, I think that that's a positive thing that if you got no other options, yeah, no pancakes, no flapjacks. I was told I could have it, but I came and now I'm just getting this. I love crepes though. I love them so much. But it's such a good option. Hold on a second. I'm not trying to be rude, y'all, but I am about to eat. Um, But I'm like, I feel like that's such a good option. We have so many veterans right in here that come by the channel and that are here and everything. And they do, they're doing pretty well. And if you have no other options, and I'm not trying to be rude, and or you're on a path of destruction, or you're in a space and a place where it might not end up well for you, you know what I mean? Then you need to do it. You, what other choice do you have? Would you want to die or go to jail? What is wrong with that? And it sounds like and seems like they pay for so many things. I guess it depends on how long you're in. Yeah, I'm not really sure about that stuff. I heard the same and still join. Best decision of my life. Shout out to you. We appreciate you. Um, I'm out for brunch, Nicole. Shout out to you, boo. Talking about my stepdad in the military because he was in the military and how my dad told me that the way that we fight wars now is not the same as it was. This is basically my favorite place when I get time. Yeah. This is on my way to work. I'm not going to work. This is just a place I would stop on my way to work after a doctor's appointment. Because I'm gonna use my time. Listen, y'all better start using your time too. It's the beginning of a whole new year. Get it together. Use that time that they give you and figure out all the time that you're eligible for as well. Because I do. You already know. You already know. I don't think people know half of the things that they jobs offer them. I never leave money on the table. Never ever. Never ever. I remember there was like 2 years I didn't realize that we had volunteer time. I left money on the table. I was hot. I was heated. I hurried up that last year and used that damn time. Leave no money on the table. Because you see that they will let you go, let us go, with no thought about it whatsoever, right? And then I hate when people make me defend corporations because everybody always want to say what they take from you, what they take from you. Well, damn it, y'all need to start going and getting what you deserve to get because you work there. They're not going to give it to you. They're not going to tell you. They hope you miss out on that. You took off yesterday and today, child, I will take off in a heartbeat, in a heart damn beat. And right now, I still have the opportunity to work from home. I work from home 3 days a week. I think y'all know that. But I'm trying to figure out right now what I'm gonna do to move on because I can't imagine going into the office anymore 5 days a week. I just cannot fathom it. Traffic, gas, time, energy, sitting there in an office to get on a call on Zoom. So I gotta go into the office. My boss is not even in my state. That man is in Illinois. So to even talk to him. So even when I talk to him, I gotta get on the Zoom, the Teams, the Ping, whatever the hell you want to call it, wherever it is. I don't even talk to them people that be in the office with me. I don't even talk to those people. But they had to get us back in there so that we could start patronizing. But I be trying to tell people like y'all gotta stop spending money. That's my resolve this year is to spend less money. I told you I have no cruises planned right now. And you know that's crazy. None. Nothing until 2027. And that one I'm not gonna go on. Why would they lower any price of anything if everybody's buying it? I'm just trying to understand why that's so hard to understand. If you were all free, get them working and working together. Time management is your New Year's resolution. I hear you. That's good. We're watching people eat now. Good. Thank you. You don't have to. Shout out to Blade. You don't have to. Shout out to Take Heed to the Message. Scroll the fuck up. I was listening to her. I do want to do one more go round of this Anton and right, Michael Prewitt, right? This Anton and Corey thing from a couple other people's points of view. Just not today. Today I need a break. And maybe tomorrow I won't care less. So who knows, right? But you know the timeline, up and down the timeline, that's all I see. That's all I see. And whatever's going on in with what's going on in Minnesota. I'm like, so we don't care about the fraud? Has anybody talked about the inflation? I feel like some numbers came out for the inflation. Because Trump is like, oh, look, we're doing great stuff. I'm like, sir, calm down. Sir, calm down. But of course, that's what he's going to say. I am in the stock market. That's how I have that. That's how I know those salaries of the people from Apple, because they're having an annual meeting or annual vote. And then all the people with stock get all the information so that they can vote. That's how I know that Tim Cook makes $1 million. That's his base salary. Let me rephrase. His base salary is $1 million. but all his stock options and everything else brings him up to, I think I said it was like 59 million or something, 59 million, something like that. But all these people, not even Nicole, um, all these people always are like, oh my God, they make too much money. They shouldn't have all that money. Well, who's gonna run that company? Cause I'm always like, well, what you gonna do? What you gonna do that you should get an nth amount of what those people are making? Because there's a COO, the CEOs, all the C's. There's several of them, and they all make a lot of money. They make a crazy amount of money, and I don't understand why people don't think that they pay taxes. Like, how much money do you think that, like, if they're in the highest tax bracket because of the amount of money that they make, they're paying based on whatever they make, right? So because they make more, they want them to pay even more. If they get just listen for a second. If they get tax breaks, right, which I'm sure they do, but that is through the company. I just don't I just don't think that the like Tim Cook is getting tax breaks because he runs Apple. Maybe I'm wrong, right? It's chicken. Um, so any benefit that we get from the tax code, it's the tax code. So why it's the tax code. Guess who else get a benefit from it? Shout out to the poors. Guess who else get a benefit from the tax? Poor people. Poor people. Sergeant King, their salaries exactly. That's what I'm saying. Their salaries are taxed. That's what I'm saying. So if he's just take the million, and he has to pay, I don't know what the rate is. Just say it's 30 some odd, and the 30 some odd percent. What is that? $30,000 or something? I don't know the math, right? Whatever it is, isn't he paying? But if he owns a business, right, and he has his deductions or whatever, and he writes them off, and maybe he pays a lesser amount of tax. If you own a business, whatever amount of money y'all make, and you have deductions, don't you get to write those off too? Aren't we all capable of doing the same thing? Am I making sense? Okay, 300,000. Thank you. That's not my thing. 300,000. So he should pay more than that. Why should he pay more than that? So the poor's, if they have kids, no matter what they make, they get the earned income tax credit, right? If y'all don't know what that is, that's just some damn credit that they've been getting for forever just because you have kids, right? Because of that, and however many deductions that you get for that, that's how they be getting those returns that are $5,000, $8,000, $10,000, right? It's not because they worked. I'm not saying they don't work. It's not because they worked and they put all this money into it that they're getting these high ass returns back or these refunds back, right? They're getting it on the strength of having kids. So is that not a benefit to them, Bueller? If you're getting back, let's just even it out at 10,000, just because you have kids, aren't you getting an advantage on the tax code? How come nobody talk about that? How come those same people who are railing against the ultra rich and how much they pay are not railing about the ultra poor and how much they don't pay, but how much they get back? Anybody ever thought about that? Because I'm telling you, those returns, y'all already know how it works. They're getting done now, or no, probably at the end of the month. IRS or the tax thing, probably, yeah, the IRS probably don't start until the 31st or February 1st. They waiting and ready. They waiting and ready to get it in there. And then we'll get a Jackson Hewitt card to get the money immediately. This thing keep coming over here to get this thing. I barely even touched it, but thank you. So waiting, waiting, waiting. We'll get it. Where do you think they're gonna put it at? Where do you think that money gonna go at? But do you see anybody complain about the fact that they get that? But those are the same people complaining about what those people do. Now, like I said, Tim Cook, I think I said it was 519 or $419.2 billion that Apple made. So he gets the credit for that. Him and those other OOs. So he gets the credit for that. How much you think them people that's getting earned income back have contributed? What have they made that has been successful? What have they done that's been successful that's even offering anything to people that they weren't about pocket watching what they make? I'm thinking zero. I could be wrong, but I'm thinking zero. So why do y'all think, not y'all, you know what I'm saying? Of course, you got to be worried about what they doing when you offer nothing and you still getting a benefit. You still getting a benefit. You're getting a significant benefit to come out because typically I don't come out with no $10,000. I can't remember last time I seen a $10,000 tax refund. Okay, but as long as I don't owe, I'm happy. Uh, but they never have to pay. They never have to pay back. And I'm saying never. I'm saying never. So I mean, like they have to owe taxes, but you're getting a benefit from that. But I don't see nobody carrying on about none of that. I don't see y'all complaining about that. But you pocket watching people who are working to have a company make $419.2 billion. Can you help somebody make $1 billion? Can you help somebody make $100,000? Can you help any company make anything? I'm thinking you're probably not. So you have the same chance to have the same deductions as they do for being in business. Now, when you're talking about the companies and what they get, of course, those companies are going to get tax breaks. You want them to employ people. Now, with all these layoffs, though, that's a whole different story. But let's just talk about normal when you were employed, when everybody was employed and you was working and you get your health insurance and whatever insurance and your other insurance and your overtime even and this, that, and the third. It costs a lot of money to onboard somebody. And even though you might get $65,000, it could be a total compensation with everything that they provide that could be $90,000, even though you don't see the rest between all the benefits that they offer you that you take advantage of. Another reason why I take advantage of everything. I get everything. And if I can get it, I'm taking it. So why shouldn't they? They have employees in how many countries? And how many employees in even one building, in one state, in all states, in all countries? And like I said the other day, when y'all get off of work, if you work, not y'all, but when y'all get off of work, what y'all do? What time y'all work? I'm guarantee you it's not more than 8 hours unless you decided to take up oh, thank you, Dolly. I appreciate you. Unless you decided to do overtime, I'm sure you're going to be gone in 7.5 to 8 hours. And then you go home and that's it. No one's calling you. No one's checking for you. No one's asking you to come back in. No one's asking you to get on a call. Nobody's asking you to get on the phone. Guess who got to get on a phone call if they ask them to? Guess who got to take a call at 2 a.m. in the morning, 3 a.m. in the morning, their time? If it's, shout out to you, boo, 10 to 4. But the dude that's making, or Tim Cook that's making 59, what was it, $59 million? He got to take all them calls. He also got to take any of those PR nightmares. Did y'all see that yesterday? Uh, Hot cocoa, thank you. I don't know what that means, but thank you for the cocoa. Yeah, oh, that's so cute. Oh, look how that pops up. I love marshmallows. That is so cute. Thank you so much. Did y'all see that Verizon was out yesterday? Do y'all have Verizon? Verizon was out yesterday. I mean, I don't know if it was an attack. I don't know if they just hit the wrong switch. I don't know what it was. They couldn't make calls. They couldn't use the phone. I don't believe they could text. Maybe you could text. I don't know. Who do you think they're looking at for that? CEO, COO, one of them O's. But it was everybody, right? The Verizon outage was everybody that had Verizon. A network issue. Okay. But who's responsible for that? Whoever the CEO is. I mean, customer service got all the calls. You already know. Yeah, I didn't have any disruption. I have AT&T. I didn't have any disruption. 12 to 8:30. I remember those shifts. You must be young. They could come to me right now and say, "Girl, we changing 12:30 to 8. You now got to work 12:30 to 8." I'm gonna be like, "Here is my resignation, because child, I'm not doing no 12 to 8:30. I promise you. I'll become a full time YouTuber because I'm not doing 12 to 8:30. Even though on YouTube I'll probably be there from 12 to 8:30, but it'll be what I want to do." Someone said I work with executives in the UK and they're taking calls in the middle of the night all the time. This is why I got out of management. Yeah, I used to manage people, and I had a whole ass team, and we worked across the globe, um, Asia, the UK, down in South America, anywhere. Asia is 8 hours ahead. This is why I know these things. Asia is 8 hours ahead. London is 5 hours ahead, and I think South America, if I recall correctly, maybe is might be 2 hours behind or something. But guess what? If I had to be there, I had to be there. I have set an alarm clock for 1 o'clock, 1 in the morning, to wake up to take a call at 2 a.m. because they're available. And I needed the help. Me and my team needed the help. So I had to get up and I had to be on those calls. I was like, I don't like this no more. Mm-mm. I said, I gotta go. I'm not doing this no more. And I got out of it. I was like, I don't want to, first of all, I don't want to manage people because it's like watching children. And you already know my philosophy, F them kids, right? If I got to call an adult to say, why are you not at work? I don't want to do it. And guess what? If they effed up, it's 8:14. Okay. 11:14. It's 11:15 where I'm at. I'm East Coast. If somebody on my team messes up, they're gonna come look at me. I'm the one that was held accountable for that. That's what these people don't understand. That's why I said Tim Cook is responsible for all of that. 8:14 in California. Shout out to California. If somebody go into an AT&T store and one of the employees calls them the N word or the J word or the K word or any of the words, guess what? He got to take that heat. And it ain't even his fault. He didn't hire that person. He didn't put that person in that job. This is what you deal with when you're running a whole ass company. And that's what I feel like people never take into consideration or understand. So y'all really think that they should be getting paid $100,000 to do all that? I guess there would be no CEOs or no O's at all because they not going to do that. And then everything else. I promise you, they do not sleep for more than 4 hours. If they sleep for 4 hours a day outside of the weekend, I promise. And if they get a weekend, when you go away and go on vacation, you can go and be on vacation. I promise you, they got to answer the damn call. Hey, Kennard. Somebody calls, their problem, they're getting on that phone. And everything is about results. Everything is about results. If you're not producing results that are positive, they're going to get your ass on up out of there. You got to pay the cost to be the boss. Exactly. I don't understand why people don't understand that. So y'all want, not y'all, y'all want those people that make that amount of money to come and give you money and not even take into consideration what they're responsible for, knowing damn well that y'all can't even do 1/10 of that job. You're offering nothing, but you get a benefit back by way of the earned income credit. But nobody want to talk about that. But it's not right. It's not fair how much money that they make. Employees versus CEOs versus ownership. There you go. They don't know nothing about that. They're not trying to hear nothing about that. It's just you see, you be pocket watching so much, and that's all you see. And you don't even think that shit through before you say it. Because trust me when I tell you, I know for a fact that they don't care about none of us. Let me be the one to let people who don't know. When they be like, oh, they don't care about us. Yeah, no, they don't. They don't. They care about the job that you do. They care that you do the job that they pay you for. That is a that's why they pay you. Good morning, TD. Good morning, Yankee. That's why they pay you to do that job. It's not about caring. It's about producing the results that they expect from you or do what they ask you to do, which is why they pay you that money. That's it. Ain't got shit to do with caring. I'm so sick of people talking about somebody don't care about them. Like when people come into the comments talking about, oh, you know, Trump don't like you. Child, who? What made you think I like him? But I don't give a damn. I don't give a damn. Child, there's people here on this YouTube that don't like me. What y'all want me to do? I don't care. People be worrying about people liking them. That is the least of my worries if anybody likes me. I need those that like me that I need to like me to like me. That's it. Imagine trying to get the whole world to like you. Imagine trying to get the whole world to like you, and you got your feelings hinged on whether somebody likes you or not. So for those that would say that though, my question would be: so y'all thought Joe Biden liked y'all? So y'all thought Joe Biden liked y'all? So y'all thought Cam liked y'all? Y'all think AOC likes those people? Yeah, right now. Y'all think Ma'am Danby likes them people? He's smiling now. Of course, Trump don't like me. He don't even know I exist. Thank you. Exactly. That's what I'm talking about. Oh, Joe Biden cared. Kim cared. Oh, they think that. Oh, okay, my bad, y'all. I was like, y'all really trying to say that? Okay. That's what I'm like people just don't be thinking, just be saying shit, talking. Shout out to RBM. Mm. RBN gave me a lesson after the RBN gave me a lesson after the live stream of Anton and Anton and Corey telling me that you look at stuff from a woman's point of view. I said, amazing, isn't it, huh? He was like, you don't know nothing about a man's point of view. Really? I gotta get all that. He was like, you just don't understand. I was like, listen, it is what it is. Harvey ain't coming for me. He called me to tell me it's like that's not how men look at it. Okay. Y'all was giving it to me in the chat, but I look at it how I look at it. I'm not a man. I know it's questionable, but trust me, I'm not a man. Just like last night with that that question last night, that last question, y'all were brutal. I think it was a lot of people that were brutal in ARP's chat, but you besties be brutal. Y'all be brutal. They asked that question, or when that dude, they played a video of the dude that said to his wife that she couldn't be friends with her friends of 15 years anymore because he saw that she was cheating on her husband. And he said, you can't be friends with her no more. And then the lady was like, you can't tell me who to be friends with. And so then that started the discussion in the chat. Y'all out there talking about, you see why they single. Kofa, didn't you send the chat that said something like that? I was like, oh my God, y'all are too much. This see what happens, and then you gonna put me to make sure they notice for somebody from my side, Dr. Messy Esquire. I was like, Lord, help your people. I'm trying to be, I'm trying to be on the end over here. Here y'all come. See these women? That's why they single. Somebody said that. You see why they stay single? I was like, Lord have mercy. Y'all ain't shit. Y'all ain't shit. I love it. Yeah, you and somebody else had said something similar to that, but it was in ARP's chat. But I think Cases was saying something too, meaning Daniel Cases and Cam's whatever his name is. Yeah, make sure they knew there was somebody that's over there by me. I'm like, oh my God, I didn't care. Thank you, Nicole, for a Sunday. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Clothes is piling up at home. Lord have mercy. But but then I feel like what Spaces was saying about how his situation goes with how he deals with women and everything, and he, finds women and everything. I feel he looks like he's young. I feel like that's accurate. You know what I mean? But he thinks how he thinks, but then everyone else is a little bit older. So I I am forever doing. Look, y'all, I'm telling you, all I do is wash clothes. I really need a what is it called? A laundress? Is that a thing? A laundress? I need it. If y'all know any laundress, or tell me what the name is called, because it's not worth it. It's too much time out of my life. The washing machine and the dryer are never empty. The washing machine and the dryer are never empty. It's crazy. It ain't even no kids in the house. That's what makes it even worse. It actually is a thing. It is a thing. No, I mean somebody only to specifically wash clothes and fold them. Because my daughter had used to have it get done. She used to take them to the like the place where you can go wash clothes, and they would do it all, and then they would be ready for her. The only place that does that is when I'm on a cruise. They'll wash my clothes, and I get it done every single time. Just before I get it done twice in the middle of the cruise and at the end of the cruise, so that when I come home, I can just put the clothes away and not have to wash them. I be trying to help myself. No, not no grandkids clothes. No, that's what I'm saying. There ain't even no kids, and that's all I do is wash clothes. A hood laundromat. It might be a hood laundromat. I feel like all laundromats are in the hood. Honestly, I wash clothes every day instead of an all day Saturday, so I have to do Saturday as full clothes. Oh Lord, have mercy. There's a service for laundry pickup. Okay, yeah, I assume it would have to be. I have to see how much that costs. I'm supposed to be cutting costs, y'all. Okay, I'm supposed to be cutting. I would rather cook than fold clothes, girl. I came home this morning. I came in this morning at about 5:45. I had shrimp, spinach, rice ready by 6:15 because it's easy for me to cook. I already knew in my mind that I needed to make something, so I just came in, I made it, it's done, and that's it. Clothes, they still on the dry. Mm. We have a keeper. Okay, mm, that's a good deal. Rose says she cooks when her husband washes the clothes. I need that deal. I need that deal. But the washing is easy. It's the folding. The drying is easy. It's just the folding that's the problem. That's all. It's all me. I know it's me. Dallas, I try to be like, all right, I'm gonna turn on Netflix. I'm gonna turn on Sex in the City and just sit here and fold clothes. The problem with that is I'm in the bed. So you know what that induces, right? Sleep. So I'm gonna be asleep. I get up at 4 o'clock every weekday. I'm going to sleep every time. Wake up and the thing is asking me, you know how Netflix come through and be like, are you still watching? Good morning, Straight Panther. Thank you, sweetheart. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. You know how Netflix would be like, are you still there? The TV be off. The TV be blanked out to black. I'd be like, well, where did I end up? Yes, I need a folder. You know what I was thinking? I should ask my granddaughter to do it. But it's gonna be a mess if I allow her to do it. She about to be 11. She about to be 11. I would like her to be more of my content manager of some sort. Big Joker. I see you, boo. Big Joker. I would like her to be my social media manager because I feel like, these young kids know more about social media and everything. That'd be helpful. I don't know if I can trust her though. Do you like Sex in the City or and just like that? I like Sex in the City. I love Sex in the City. And just like that, I just watch it for support because I loved Sex in the City. Sex in the City is very interesting because it points out so many things about what's going on now. Samantha knew a lot of stuff about things the way that they are right now, which I didn't realize then. But as I'm watching it, I'm like, child, she was right. And sometimes there'll be no difference between men and women, and it doesn't matter who you're having sex with. I said, child, she was right. Everyone will be having sex with everyone. Oh, she knew. She knew. Thank you, AMS. AMZ. Carrie, everybody thought Carrie was a hero. She was a bitch. She was a bitch, okay? 32.95 a bag. That's a lot of money. That's because it'll be like 3 bags of clothes. That's $100. I don't know. I have to look into it. Thanks for the information, though. Appreciate y'all helping me out. Yeah, Carrie was the worst. She was a bad friend, and she didn't listen. You know, we don't be listening though. Women don't be listening. Don't come for me. Women don't be listening because Big was ambiguous, but it was kind of clear that he wasn't trying to be no long term shit. And the only reason that it ended up that they got together was because they just did it for the show. Because the real lady didn't even end up with the Mr. Big dude in real life. You know what I'm saying? Thank you, Grumpy Knuckles. Grumpy Knuckles. Thank you. I appreciate you, hon. Um, MSG. Listen, women don't listen. I can attest. We hear what we want to hear, right? A dude could say, you know what? I'm never gonna be in a relationship ever again. So, that's it. And we still be going forward trying to get a relationship from a person that says that they don't want to be in a relationship, right? Oh, she did Aiden wrong. So she definitely did Aiden wrong. But Aiden did her wrong and just like that. He definitely did. Why what, Sergeant King? Mm, I agree. I liked them all in the first 2 years, and then in the third year, I'm like, yeah, Carrie ain't shit. She probably is the worst friend. Samantha was probably, even though she was the host, she probably was the best friend out of all of them. Cause thank you, TD. I appreciate you, boo. Mm, mm. First, Big did Big's wife wrong. Big did Carrie wrong so many times, but Carrie did her friends wrong. So Big wasn't shit, and he wouldn't tell her anything. And he went to Europe and came back engaged. He looked good though. Let's not get it twisted. He looked good though. Oh, it was the worst. Yeah, Nicole. Just like that. It was when it started. It was the worst because all they talked about was being old. I'm like, y'all, are you that bad? Are you that down bad? Just talking about being old all the time. I mean, I know I talk about it too, but no, they were looking old. Like they was making themselves look old on that show. And they were all hoes. Nick Taylor, I see you, boo. They were all hoes, not just Samantha. I don't even think that I think she made the right decision not to come on there. No, I'm not a king of Prussia. It's chilly outside today. I thought it was warming up. I guess not. Me and my girlfriend were gonna go for a walk, but that's not gonna happen because it's too cold for me. I can't do it. Can I get a box when you get a second, please? And a refill on the coffee. Thank you. Mm. This will be dinner. Or this will be lunch. Because it's still breakfast. Yeah, it's only 11:30. I'm gonna take this with me. I'm about to go see my sister in a little while. Women love ancient dudes. It's fascinating. Thank you. I don't disagree, child. I don't disagree. I don't think Big was an ain't shit dude though. I have to be honest with you. I don't think he was an ain't shit dude. I just think he just was who he was. And so you have to make the decision on whether you want to deal with who he was. He was rich. He was handsome as hell, charismatic, and he honestly, I feel like he liked dark haired women. While she was over there with her blonde hair, I think he liked dark haired women. Then he stood her up at those movies were best. Actually, those movies were. The first one was, oh, I could watch that every single time it comes on. The first Sex and the City movie with Jennifer Hudson in it. Not because Jennifer Hudson was in it, but just because that was such a good movie. Um, those were good. How old was my stepdad? Um, I'm not sure how old they are, but I think over in his 80s. I believe in his 80s. Um, because my father is in his 80s, so he had to be in his 80s because my dad is in his 80s, and my stepfather was older than him. So yeah, callous. Okay, we need 80% wives. What you mean, Prime? You mean 80% of women? You need 80% of women to be wives? I hope that's not what you mean. Good luck with that. That's a good number though. A good number to write down. Oh, he definitely lived a long life. Yeah. Unfortunately, dealing with his sickness though. But yeah, he did. He was married again, and she died unfortunately. Probably when my oldest was actually after my youngest was born. So 20 some years ago, actually. Uh, yeah, they're definitely baby boomers for sure, for sure. No, it actually is my hair, bought and paid for. How about that? Guys like Big aren't doing anything wrong. If women decide to chase the same man, that's on the women who do that. No, I agree with you. No, I'm not going to say he didn't do anything wrong. He definitely was not forthcoming all the time, and then he uh, he would leave stuff out. Let me put it that way. He wouldn't tell everything. Thank you, Nicole. Yes, my stepdad died last week, which is why I'm off this week. So I'm just telling y'all while I'm just sitting here having a brunch after a doctor's appointment. So this is where I come to have brunch. He definitely led her on, but she saw the patterns and she went right back to it though. She went back to it after the first season, which them getting back together was hot though. I ain't even gonna lie. She went back to him after he married Natasha. And honestly, once she got back with Aiden and she was inviting him up to the damn cabin and shit, who's going for that? Thank you, Dallas. I appreciate you. Who's going for that? Thank you, Zick. Devon, thank you so much. I appreciate y'all. You cheated on, thank you, Trey. You cheated on Aiden with Big. Aiden found out, broke up with you. She went back and obtained Aiden again, and then asked Big to come up to the cabin. That was Aiden's cabin after they got back together after she cheated on him with Big. Child, you had to be there, okay? That show is a mess. That show is a mess. I don't like the outdoors, me either. One of the things my stepdad introduced me and my sister, was camping, like real camping, like pitching a tent camping. Do y'all see me doing that? No. I mean, I had to do it. I was a kid. But steak and ground and zipping the tent to get in and to get out, no, no. Camping is not for me. This is my camping. That house, the log cabin type house where there's a bathroom, running water, a bathtub, a fireplace, a rug. That's my type of camping. I've never done it, but that's my type of camping. Glamping, no. No, I don't want to do that either. No. We was on the ground too when we did that camping one time. We was on the ground. It wasn't even like it was a cushion, a mat, nothing. Ground, ground. I don't even know if he knew what he was doing. He introduced me to those things that you eat. What do they call rations when you in the military and you're in space or whatever, and you open it and you can eat the ice cream. I think I told y'all that before. I forget what they're called for military people. Ate that mess. He used to have that mess all the time too. But yeah, he did a lot. So I'm glad to know that my mother has decided to come to the funeral. Having sex in the woods is the bomb. I don't know nothing about that. I was too young for that. I don't know nothing about that. MREs, that's exactly what it is. Thank you. Yeah, yeah. I like the ice cream, but that's about it. I did camping in the military. It's called going to the field, sleeping in tacos and tents. I don't want to do it anymore. I don't blame you. It don't even sound like it would be fun. You know what I'm saying? Those are MREs, meals ready to eat. Yes, yes, that's exactly. You got it. You got it. Yup. I told you all I like was the ice cream. The rest of it, I was like, ugh, ugh. Neapolitan. That's all I remember. Used to live in Guam. All I remember there was hot. There was bugs. We were on a military base though. Lived in South Carolina. That's where I was luckily called the N word, Hardy R. Can I have some more coffee, please? My first time getting called the N word, Hardy R as a kid. Fun times, child. Fun times. That's where I feel like I understood that I don't want to be anywhere where I think that there is somebody that wants to do me harm from that perspective. So I was just talking to this little girl whose boyfriend is in Louisiana, and she said, and she's white, and she said, "Oh, you lived in Guam Naval Station. How old were you in Guam?" I was 7, 7, 8. We were only there for a year, so I was 7 to 8. That's where I learned how to ride a bike. I learned how to ride a skateboard. Kids used to be outside. I had a lot of friends out there. I couldn't remember none of their names right now, but I had a good time in Guam, except for the bugs. That's where I learned how to learn about iguanas or geckos. Geckos, you could chop their tails off, or they lose their tail, they just grow one back. I was weird. If you can believe it, I used to play with frogs. Excuse me, geckos. I hate snakes. I hate snakes. I was 14, 110 on Christmas. Yeah, right? Yeah, it was always hot for sure. But dry. Then we would have to worry about hurricanes. Did I cut their tails on purpose? Yes. 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 And that's why I told y'all. I was a tomboy. Not if them big ass frogs. I used to be in the garage and use pliers and hold the frog and burn it. I'm sorry, y'all. I guess this is confession time. Y'all want to confess anything? Confess. I'm confessing. This is why I think I might be a male, because that's weird. That's stuff that little boys do. Our childhood was wild. It was. It was. Even when I lived with my grandmother, my cousins would take me. When you live with a family like that, exactly. I agree. Our cousins would take us with your cousins had to take you. That's just how it worked. Your cousin, you went with your cousins. And my one cousin loved video games, and this is where I fell in love with video games because she used to just go and just sit there with a bunch of quarters and play Pac-Man. And then they came up with I'm a tomboy, exactly. I was a tomboy for sure. And I would go there with her, and then they brought out Miss Pac-Man, and we just sat there and we played video games, and we walked home. There wasn't no buses, there wasn't no car. If there was a bus, we didn't use one. And then we would walk back home, and that was in Annapolis. And we used to just play video games all night long. I was out at the age of like 9, 10, 11 till like 11:30, 12 o'clock at night, just out there playing video games. I did some wild stuff when I was younger. I should have got my ass beat more often. No one knew what I was doing with the frogs, so I was safe. Nobody knew what I was doing with the geckos, so I was safe. Hopscotch, yeah, I used to play hopscotch. Yes, dodgeball, yes. I did some normal stuff. It wasn't all craziness. It wasn't all craziness. There's still a few crazy things that I did, which is why I'm like, no, I definitely was a tomboy. I definitely was a tomboy. But that's why I'd be like, I might be a man, yeah. Pac-Man is my nickname. I used to like Pac-Man, but once Miss Pac-Man came out, I was done. Donkey Kong. Donkey Kong and Pac-Man are my favorite ever, 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 ever. Galaga used to play that. I was a video game person for sure. Yeah, Prime. It is what it is. Mario. Oh my God, Mario Brothers. Oh my God. Once that came out, I wasn't leaving the house because we got all that. I didn't break dance. Honestly, the funny thing is that I did not dance until I got to high school. I didn't dance until I got to high school, and I love to dance. I love to dance. But before that, somebody probably look at me and be like, white, no rhythm. I didn't know nothing. I don't know where it came from though. But once I got to high school, I said I better figure this out. I'm gonna get one of these boys to be my boyfriend. Something. Gotta learn how to dance. Me and my high school boyfriend used to go to every single dance together. These kids don't even get to do any of that, do they? We used to go to. Thank you. We used to go to every single dance. It was school dances. It was homecoming. It was the prom. Did we go to two proms together? I think we went to two proms together. I went to three proms total. I went twice with him and once with some other dude. Some dude asked me to go to the prom when I was in the ninth grade. My mom said, "You are too young for that." Then in the 10th grade, she let me go with this other dude. He was gay, but I had a good time. Then went to the after party, which was at the school, but we just had such a good time. These kids don't get to do that, do they? Whole position was good. You know what? Frogger was good. They only have one prom. Oh, that sucks. That sucks. That's crazy. One prom, all these dances that the homecoming after the football game, the Christmas dance, I forget what it was called. Plus, there were just random dances. Then there was the ones, I think it's called Sadie Hawkins, when the girl has to ask the guy. They had to do that. Then they had one for Valentine's Day. Then it's football. Not that I knew a thing about football. All I knew is there was a bunch of people there, and I was going, cold and all. Was that day in sock something? I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I remember going to three dances. These kids, do they even go to any of that? Do they do that? May Day? Maybe it's May Day. It was like backwards girls asking dudes. Well, boys, everybody was young. Mm. I think sock hop is a bit before me because that's like Richie Cunningham type stuff, type of time. Shout out to Fonzarelli. But hi, all right. Is that JP D slapping hoes? Is that JP? You know how JP will change his name in a heartbeat, right? Maybe it is a sock hop. These kids just don't even know Generation X rules. Absolutely, they didn't even know all the stuff that they don't even get to enjoy. Um, I was doing the Cabbage Patch, y'all, for sure, for sure. It's not. Oh, okay. Well, do I know you? D slapping hoes? Do I know you? That do sound like him, though. It do you do sound like him, though. Reaper just texted me talking about, yeah, 2026 is off to a banging start. Pause. It's a start. It's a start. But what is this? Today's the 15th. House phones. What about the house phone that was see through? Did y'all have that? It was a house phone that it was all these different colors, but you could say straight through it. You know, I'd be looking at all this stuff on Instagram, all the old stuff, all the things from way back in the day, long phone cords, the things we used to do, being on seesaws. I don't know if they do that anymore. The Roger Rabbit. I remember the what's it called? The Running Man, of course, and the WAP. I just saw that on some TV program. The WAP was the big deal. Call me after 9. Oh my God! Remember minutes and buying minutes and stuff like that, or not buying minutes, but having the card. Or when you used the payphone in order to call your mom, because we used to be able to hang out at the mall, and you call your mom to let her know it was time to pick you up. So you just called, collect, and then said, "Come get me," and then hang out real quick. I forgot about Who's Framed Roger Rabbit. Remember the party line? Did y'all it was y'all on the party line? Good morning, Cher. I see you, boo. I'm out having brunch. I told y'all that I used to also the Humpty dance. Yes, absolutely. Oh my God, not the floor model TV with a bunch of crap on it, including old ass photos. Then um is today the official day? Happy birthday to Dr. King. I guess it is because Monday is the holiday. So it's only a 4-day work week next week. Praise the Lord. Not BET Uncut. I like looking at the old commercials and laughing my ass off after realizing I still remember the jingles. I found a Schoolhouse Rock, all those songs. I might do that. I might do a Generation X episode. Maybe tomorrow. Take a break. Take another break or something. Then y'all gonna be mad at me talking about, oh, you making me feel old. You old. Just face it, okay? Just face it. It is what it is. It's okay. Because the thing is that we got better memories. We don't have memories of um, somebody coming into the school and SHOOTing it up, someone coming into the school and doing something crazy to teachers and kids or taking out their parents. People died. People died when I was in high school, but it was because they were driving. It's usually because they were driving and they were going too fast. Or maybe they were drinking and driving because that was always the thing. No drinking and driving. 40 in May. Okay. Um, BET Uncut. I don't think that came on late at night. That's where they had uncut videos, I guess. Mm, the only way to not get old is to die young. That's what I always say. I say the goal is to get old. When people be like, "You're old," and I am, and I'm okay with that because that's the goal to get old. Like people just be saying shit. The butterfly, the running man. Did you do the prep and the snake? The snake for sure. I don't remember the prep. Isn't prep stuff that you use for HIV now? See how words change their meaning? House in Virginia, another way to say HIV. Not Luke Speak Show. Oh, RLV. Remember Video Vixens, hoes. Melissa Ford, ho. The Aaron Hall's baby mama, ho. Now they want to act like they self-righteous. Corinne Stephens, ho. Now they want to act like they all self-righteous. Child, if y'all don't go to hell, hoes, whoredom. Still in 2026. Whores. Melissa Ford still trying to act like she out here giving relationship advice. Girl, you're not in a relationship. What are we talking about? Another ain't never been married, ain't gonna get married. Talking about what she's tired of as far as you sassy streets are concerned. The all damn dacity. Girl, if you don't sit down somewhere, you're a whore. I love the Two Live Crew. Hey, we want some mm. 304s before we knew the term 304. That ain't changed. And Melissa Ford looked good, child, because when I was looking at the videos, she was in that I feel like she was in a Jadakiss video, a Jay-Z video that I was watching. And wasn't she in a mystical video? Damn, not all Melissa Good is good for is man child removal. Oh, I just saw Big Daddy Kane did a concert. I think it was in New York. I love Big Daddy Kane. I love Big Daddy Kane. Like literally. Not as much as LL, but I love Big Daddy Kane. See, I never really had this preference on like light skin or dark skin. At one point I was like, oh yeah, I like them dark. And I never cared about complexion, but I like them dark. And then most of my boyfriends were brown skin and dark. And then ended up marrying a light skin. Child, don't ask me to explain it, okay? I don't understand. And then and then they and then they all had to be well, they didn't even have to be tall. I told you I had this Puerto Rican boyfriend in ninth grade, but he was a little possessive, so I had to break up with him. That was hard. Pause. I'm like, you can't be in my face all the time. And it was only in school, so I couldn't do anything else. I couldn't talk to anybody else because he was there all the time. I'm like, when do you go to class? Because you're always here in my face. I think he died. His name was Juan. Juan. I forget his last name, but of course his name was Juan. Lord have mercy. Yo, be trying to be on the phone all night long, and then your mom pick up the phone. Get off the phone! I need to use the phone. Get off the phone! Oh yeah, I love this. Oh baby, you. Rest in peace to Bismarcky. Mm. MTV wasn't that bad. You remember they was all like, "Oh, MTV is just being racist. That's racist." You know the old DJs are on Sirius. If you don't know, I forget what the station is, but I listen to them every so often because they do countdowns from back in the day. Usually catch Downtown Julie Brown and is her name Martha? Somebody named Martha, if I'm not mistaken. I forget. Um, who's the man was great with Dr. Dre and Ed Lover. Oh, I do remember Ed Lover for sure. Oh yeah, the Dr. Dre. I'm thinking Dr. Dre the rapper. You talking about Dr. Dre the fat one? Yes, I do remember him. I totally forgot. Shout out to that memory. Salt and Pepper. Those are our. Me and my bestie. We went to that concert. We found a way to get to that concert. My mom is always because she was so busy. You have to find a way there. Someone has to do a way back. And it's like, well, nobody else is going to do that. So you do it. But she ended up doing it. You know why? Because she was in Philly anyway. Because I told y'all she was she was feminizing it up, right? So she was already in Philly. So she took us, dropped us off, and then went to do whatever the hell it is she was doing. And then when the concert was over, she just came and picked us up. But it was Salt and Pepper. And I don't even know who else because that's all I cared about. That How Cool and Vicious album, I know it by heart, backwards, front, and sideways, everything. Dr. Dre is down. He's still alive? No shade. No shade. He's still alive? 80s on 80. Oh, the call came through. That look, that's my trainer calling. I promise you, he watching this live stream. I promise you, he watching this live stream, and hopefully he didn't go back. Hopefully he didn't go back. Oh, he died years ago. Okay, okay. Mm. And Lover, I know he's still here. A cigar event. Y'all be doing cigar events. Cigar shops are a big thing now. I used to have one of my very good friends that lived in my neighborhood because I lived in a decent neighborhood, but she was a J, and her father bought her everything. Her mom and dad, lived together. They're married and everything, but they gave her everything, so she got a car. Good times, child. Good times, and she had a good car, not one of the some of us would get a hoopty. She did not have a hoopty. Then she had a boyfriend who she wasn't allowed to have. I think because he was not a J. I think that's what the problem was. But also he was not in high school. We were still in high school. And she was seeing him and he was Italian. And I'm like, well, why did they give you a car if they already had a problem? Why did they give you a car if they already had a problem with you seeing a dude that don't even go to our school or go to high school? Like, that's dumb. This was my thinking at the time, but I ain't say nothing. I'm like, girl, let's go. Where we going? Where we going? But we all went to the prom together and everything. Oh yeah, definitely, definitely. Prime time for sure. But we had the same boyfriends for years. She still kept seeing him. Then the parents would find out, and they would yell at her, and then they would give her the card. I was like, what? Well, my mom was not giving me a car, so I had to hang with her. Not had to, but I was hanging with her. Then my other best friend, she could use the car, so that was helpful. So we made it work. I guess these people take the bus now. Is that what they do? No, they take Uber. Oh, they can take Uber. I forgot. I was just talking to somebody about Uber and how Uber and Lyft were the bestest inventions ever made, for the most part. Whenever I go wherever, who steals cars? Whenever I go wherever, I don't even think about renting a car anymore because somebody was just looking at renting a car, and I was like, I'm not renting a car. It's Uber. Lions Pride, enjoy your workout. Appreciate you for being here. Shout out to all y'all. Make sure you hit the like button, please, and thank you. Appreciate you for being here. Shout out to Lawrence for the Cash App. Thank you so much, hon. I'm not sure if he's still here. I appreciate you. Always, 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 always supporting me. So yeah, what would their memories be? What would these kids of today's memories be? Oh, my friend went to jail for stealing a car, or I was in juvie. We ran over a man in Vegas. You know what I mean? Oh, okay, I see you, boo. Cher always doing something crazy. I just got out of a cow field country gym workout. So country. So that sounds so country. Shout out to you though. Oh, that little girl that was talking about Louisiana. Her boyfriend is in Louisiana, right? And she's talking about how when she goes down there that it's just so slow. He's in Baton Rouge and he's slow. But I feel like people in the South are slow, not ret slow, but just slow. Whereas, like if you go to New York, I'm just stirring it just because it's in front of me. Um, you go up north and people are like fast. So you go down south and people are like slow. And she wants him to move up here because she don't want to go down there. She said the minimum wage is $7.25. I said, oh Lord, go to California. At least they doing $30 an hour while the store is open anyway. Um, Now, I said, you're gonna have to understand that he might not want to leave. I ain't call y'all so. I did I not just. That's what I'm saying. It's slower pace. It's a slower pace. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying. Then she asked me about my jacket because when I went into the gym and this is the little girl I was talking about, she was like, I never see you in clothes, meaning regular clothes. She was like, oh my God. She's like, where do you get your clothes from? I'm like, this jacket is looking rather tattered. I'm still wearing it. It looks like strings from lights from the Christmas tree or something. Texas is fast on the freeway. Yeah, y'all got some freeways. My daughter is trying to move to Dallas. She has a best friend there. Thank you, quality guy. I'm gonna get another one. I'm gonna get something else. Everybody's always like, "Where do you get this stuff from?" Child, Amazon and Macy's. That really is. Or anything weird that shows up. Anything weird that shows up on Instagram, because child, Instagram knows to come for me and send me some shit. They know I'm gonna look for it if it's closed. But I'm not allowed to get anything until I make it to 185. Y'all, I am down to a medium. Y'all, I feel like I have never in my life. Let me tell y'all something. Let me tell you something. I feel like I have never in my life worn a medium. I've never in my life worn a medium, as far as I remember. It's always been large and extra large. Medium, that's crazy. If I'm 5'10" and it comes to a point where I wear a small, I don't know what to do with myself. Thank you. But that's crazy. That's crazy. And I'm not a like a person that's shaped like this at all. I'm just straight up and down. I'm straight up and down. And I'm good. I'm okay with it. But my trainer is like, we're gonna work on making you have a shape like a hourglass shape. I'm like, I didn't even know that was possible. He wants me to be a bodybuilder. I'm like, don't I pay you enough money already? I don't know if I want all that. We'll see. We'll see. But yeah, I am over 6 feet when I have these heels on that I got on. If you are watching the show and you're listening, I cannot pick up the phone because it will mess up the stream. I will call you I will call you when I'm done the stream. BBL shape. Well, if it is a BBL shape, it is natural. It is not because I went and got one. I would never do that because if they effed it up, I would be hot as hell. Mm, mm, mm. You got matching earrings? I bet you do. Shara, I bet you do. I will wear it too. Shout out to y'all that send me stuff. Y'all are the best. I appreciate y'all. And listening to me today. Cause yeah, I wasn't even sure if I was gonna, yeah, tell y'all, but I was having a little bit of a rough day today. I'm not even gonna lie. A little bit of a rough day. And then my sister's here and the rest of the family's starting to come in. So it's it kind of gets to be a little bit more real, as you get closer, to the to funerals and stuff like that. So um that's what's going on. That's what's going on with me. Thank you, quality guy. I appreciate you. I will listen, I'm doing a live stream as soon as this stomach get where it needs to be. I'm telling you, I'm getting a belly button ring. I don't care. Talk about me all you want to. I'm getting a belly button ring. Oh, I'm sorry, prime time. I'm sorry at prime time. Oh, I saw that Reaper. They're putting other people's dead bodies into. Child, I can't. I can't. It's too much. People will do anything except the right thing in order to freaking. Thank you, Reaper. I appreciate you, hon. Thank you so much. I appreciate y'all being on this live stream, just chilling with me. Cause I'm gonna go see a friend of mine first, and then I'm gonna go hang out with my sister, see what their last minute stuff is going on, what needs to be done. Got to sell a house now, which will sell. It will sell pretty quickly. Not the sit down wind is gonna be. Valley Total Fitness. Yes, do you remember the Thigh Master? Rest in peace to Suzanne Summers. The Thigh Master was a thing, and we had that. We had the Thigh Master in the house. I tried to use that thing. That thing flew up and almost hit me in the face. I didn't know what I was doing. Um, how do you deal with a BBL beyond 40? Thank you, Luffy. I see you, boo. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Um, like I honestly think that people that should be getting those types of things should be over 40. Honestly. Now to make it look like like a BBL, no. But like plastic surgery, like why do you need plastic surgery at 20 some odd years old? Why do you need plastic surgery at 30 years old? You're young. Your metabolism is high that you can basically do anything that you want to, or seven damn teen. That's ridiculous. I watched She Gotta Have It, the TV show, and there was a dancer who got a BBL from some quack doctor. She had. Is that what that movie was? I saw that. Oh my God, it was so disgusting. Yes, I saw that. You know what pisses me off? That I can't stand Spike Lee, that I can't watch his movies, even though I did watch the original She Gotta Have It like a week or two ago. It's so good. His stuff used to be so good. Mm. Madonna got plastic surgery. Madonna look crazy, which is crazy. Well, no shade, yeah, but I love Madonna back in the day because they're lazy and they eat too much. Oh, it was a TV show. It was on a pay per view though, or a paid TV channel because I did see that, whichever one that was called. I remember that because she wouldn't listen. Madonna was attractive when maybe she first came out. Everybody was dressing up like her when Borderline came out. Everybody was dressing like her. I can't stand Madonna. But my favorite movie is Grease. When I was younger, my favorite, I know all those songs. I love John Travolta. I love John Travolta. Netflix, okay. Yeah, I know all them songs. We used to do, this is what we used to do when we was kids, is that we were in the garage. I don't know if these people know what a garage is, but we were in the garage and we would just be in there when it was hot outside because that's where the shade was. And we would just come up with things to do. So we did a production of Grease and we performed it for all the kids in the neighborhood. That was fun. Whoever had the slanted driveway, we used to ride the skateboards down the driveway, try not to get hit by cars coming. That's when people really did go slow in neighborhoods, slow because of kids. Now they don't. Madonna kissed Drake. Who hasn't Drake kissed? What happened to Drake? I feel like he just disappeared. She definitely has some good songs. I loved all the Madonna songs. Then she came out with like a virgin, like a virgin, like a prayer, one of them, and everybody had a freaking fit. I'm like, y'all, can we just listen to this music and leave us alone? We're good. We're good. Oh no, it was Papa Don't Preach. That's what it was. It was Papa Don't Preach. I'm in trouble deep. Because they were like, oh, now all the kids are gonna go get pregnant, child. If we was gonna get pregnant, we was gonna get pregnant, regardless of Madonna. Trust me when I tell you. So don't blame Madonna for that. Who's that girl? Yeah, yeah. That was not a good movie, but yeah, she had that. She had that. Lady Gaga is the new Madonna. I didn't even know that she still did anything. I never hear anything from her. But she not for me. I feel like she's for the ABCDs anyway. He's facing a gambling RICO. He also never recovered from the Kendrick Lamar. What do you mean a gambling RICO? What do you mean? I did not hear about that. He never recovered. He never recovered from a rap battle. So people don't listen to Drake because of a rap battle. That's crazy. I did not know that because he used to be everywhere. He used to be in some of the dance classes that I was taking, meaning his music. But now it's like I don't hear any Drake songs anymore. That when I hear that the old stuff, I'd be like, oh my God, this is Drake. Drake is still making music. Okay. I guess it's not as popular as that one where the album is white and the writing is black. I don't know what that was called. He was canceled. Oh, so it really does. Drake got canceled. Heard about the Rico with another YouTuber. Drake somewhere in a mansion right now with 7 women. Oh, yeah, he got enough money. He good. He good. Gambling Ricos are serious. So what was he? They were paid by a gambling company to promote gambling on their site. They used the company money to gamble with. Is that against the law? Do they give you? Listen, people always asking me to do sponsorships. You got to be very careful who you do a sponsorship with. Don't let somebody come to me and be like, child, we want you to do gambling and we will give you money to gamble, child. I can't guarantee I'm going to say no. I can't guarantee I'm going to say no. Trick the people watching. Aiden Ross in a lawsuit over fake gambling. Oh, okay, okay. If you're reading this, it's too late. That's exactly what it is. Thank you, Prince. Yep, that was it. That was a good one. Morning, Cases and Cans. We were speaking about you earlier, being in the chat last night in ARP stream or my stream, multi streaming with ARP. And that last question on the dude telling the girl that she can't see the friend of 15 years no more. He told her she can't. 20 years he'll be in Vegas. Yeah, all money ain't good money when it comes to representing certain brands. Exactly. That's true. Oh my God. That's because no shade, bro. Ro talks a lot. I'd be like, yo, I got to get up at 4. What are we doing? What are we doing? I mean, I'm going to go, but I'm just saying, like, I got to get up. I got to go. You got to get up at 4 in the morning. Ain't that a song? 4 in the morning. Is that Ice T? I feel like. Cases last night on ARP show. I know you was here. Now is this friend a single friend? The question from last night was the dude said that he saw his wife's best friend cheating, and he told her that she couldn't be friends with her anymore. Maybe it's 6 in the morning. He told her that she couldn't be friends with her anymore, and she was squawking. And that was oh, okay, okay. You were in and out. Yeah, so that was the question. And some of the ladies on that panel was like, "You ain't telling me what to do." And I was sitting there patiently waiting. I was sitting there patiently waiting. I was like, I feel like a lot of times we'd be on the complete opposite side. Okay, it is I see. Okay. Oh, it was Heather Big. Oh, okay. All right. Y'all be letting me know. All right, 6 in the morning. But I said, I was like, we're not gonna be in a space or a place where he would even have to tell me that. Because I'm not gonna be around anybody that's wilding. But I also caveated that, which, you know, they're that's you know Christian channel or whatever, which is why sometimes I'm like, oh, you want me, this heathen, on there? But with the caveat, like I keep saying, I say people don't know what people allow in their relationships. Two people decide what their relationship is going to be, whether you're together or you're married or whatever. Nobody knows. So if I see someone doing something, I'm minding my business. I'm minding my business. Okay. If it ain't harming a kid or physically harming somebody else, I don't give a damn. That's your problem and your business. 'Cause as soon as you interfere with some shit, then somebody ain't gonna like you no more, which I don't care, but I just feel like it's not my business. So I'm not running off at the mouth about it. And Drake to use fake gambling to launder his song streams. Okay. Mind the business that pays you. That's what I'm saying. Only their boss or pastor can tell them what to do. You know, the pastor's not going to get into it, especially if it's Pastor Jamal Bryant. He'll be like, all right, hey, do what you want to do. People going to do what they want to do. Exactly, A. Harris. Exactly. Dallas. That's what I'd be saying. And I know that they wasn't receiving that. I know that panel, for the most part, probably wasn't receiving that. But that's where I always start. That's why I'm like, you don't know what people decide to do with their relationships. You can try to act like everyone does the same thing. Everybody does not do the same thing. So let them people be. As far as needing to tell me to not be friends with that person no more, trust me when I tell you, if they that bad, they not gonna be my friends anyway, child. Y'all already know I don't be putting up with a lot of crap from nobody. Because I can firmly say that I do not know anyone in jail based off of that question that Corey asked Anton yesterday. So if that person out there cheating and they wilding or acting crazy around me, they out of here anyway. You ain't got to tell me nothing. Not even necessarily because they're cheating, because again, I don't know what those people decide to do in a relationship. Only if whatever you're doing is a problem for me. That's what I'm saying. If we good, we going out to brunch and you acting right and ain't no problems and you can pay your half of the bill or whatever and all that type of stuff. What do I care what you're doing, child? Don't ask me to cover for you. That's what you can't do. Okay. That now, don't ask me to cover for you. That's when it's a problem. That's when I'm like, you know what? I'm done with this. Don't bring me into your bullshit. You know what I'm saying? So that's when it's a problem for me. We chilling. All right, my bad. Another call came through. I'm using pick me logic. Well, child, just add that to the list, child. What names was they calling me the other day? I feel like that's a common sense list. First of all, if you feel like, thank you for the heart, Dallas. I appreciate you, boo. If you feel like you can ask me to do that, I've already messed up somehow, some way. Because there's no way that you should feel comfortable enough to even ask me that. I promise you. You cannot even feel comfortable asking me to do that. So if you were asking me, we done anyway, right there. We done right there. It's over. It's over. I've done that before. Not for that reason. I'm sure I told y'all I let my daughter go babysit kids of a friend of mine because the husband was looking for a job. And and if you didn't hear me, Dallas, thank you for the hearts. I appreciate you, hon. And they had two kids, and my daughter was 15. So she went over there, and I thought that he was going to look for a job. Like, he's sitting in a house. He in the house on the computer with my daughter. With my daughter, I called to check on her, and she was like, "Oh, we doing this, we doing that." And Mister whatever his name was is in the other room. I said, "Who? What?" She's like, "Yeah, Mister Such and Such is in the other room." I said, "Where's his wife?" She's not here. She at work. Oh, hell no. Got right in the car, y'all. I probably left work. I probably was at work. Maybe I wasn't. I don't know. Got right in the car, went down there. I said, child, man, no, my kids don't do this. I said, my kids don't do this. And my children are not going to be in a house with any man that's not their father. Pulled him out. And he was fine with it. He was like, all right, I understand. His wife, who is my friend, calls me up asking me, what's wrong? Girl, did your husband not tell you? Did your husband not tell you what happened? She came over my house. She came over my house. I said, what's up? And she was just like, I think there's something might be wrong. I said, girl, what's up? And she was like, something must have happened to you when you were a child. I said, girl, what? I said, even if it did, I said, that's the difference between you and me. We don't play those games. That's it. And I don't have to explain anything to you, not my daughter. I said, if your husband is over there and he's in the house, he can watch his own kids and still look for a job. Now, if he has to go to an interview, call her. If he's in the house, she not in the house. That's it. That's it. Well, I don't think that's right. Bitch, I don't give a fuck. That's my child. And I told her right there, standing on my stoop. I said, that's what it is. And I said, honestly, if you don't understand, that's a you problem. She's not doing it. And that was the end of that friendship right there on them damn, right there on my stoop, right there on my stoop. And then her husband and my husband continued to be friends, which is weird. And then my our daughters were in Girl Scouts together, so all of that was a little weird. But I was right there, like I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. Mm-mm, not my baby. Like literally, it was like, child. I don't play those games. Not with my kids. We never spoke another day. No more drinks. I'm about to leave. I'm about to leave. I gotta get the bill and then I'm out of here. Right, that's weird. And she's a girl. Yeah, we used to sell Girl Scout cookies. Listen, because I took care of the kids during the week, because blue collar, y'all know blue collar got to get out of the house early. So Girl Scout cookie selling was on the weekend. Guess who had to go be out there in the cold doing the Girl Scout cookie selling? So uh, both of our husbands would go take the kids to wherever. They would sign up together and they would be fine. They would get coffee and they would take care of the kids and all that stuff. But they would be outside of them damn supermarkets as cold as it is, selling them cookies to those people. And I feel like they enjoyed it. There's time with each other, men stuff, and then they were spending time with their kids and they were doing, you know, they was out of the house doing stuff. That actually worked out very, very well. Because everything, like I said, everything that I was doing during the week, yeah, you can do this on the weekend. Take your kid and go sell these damn Girl Scout cookies. Because I didn't want to do it. I took them to work. I definitely took them to work. I like I prefer Thin Mints, which I cannot have now. Maybe one or two, but I prefer Thin Mints. People love Samoas, but I can't stand coconut unless it comes straight out of the nut. Pause. Oh, but our Girl Scout troop used to do such good numbers. They had all these trips and whatnot. Meaning my daughter. My daughter was my daughter was in Girl Scouts. I put her in at Daisy. She was there until, which is 5 years old, and she was there until 16. She was there till 16. I wish she would have stayed. Reaper, I'm just saying. That's how I like my cocoa nut. Straight out that nut. I'm just saying. Yeah, I'm not even gonna look at them. I was asking for them, but I don't even need it. Because let me tell you something. I know, and I just heard somebody say this on Facebook. Don't have junk in the house, and you won't eat junk in the house. Whenever you get a chance, don't have junk in the house, and you won't eat junk that's in the house. Because I promise you, every time I do a big order for Insta, I get a bag of jalapeno kettle potato chips, and I eat the whole thing. Ate the whole bag. Ate the whole bag. Usually within 24 hours. That's how much I love them so much. But that's like my treat for real, for real. I'm going to eat them all. It's not even a question. It's just a matter of how long it's gonna take. People love Samoas. I don't know why. I can't stand that cookie. The only other one is I like is that one with the peanut butter. Salt and pepper. Yeah, I don't like salt and pepper. Is there such thing as a sugar-free double stuffed Oreo? Is that even a real thing? I feel like that's made up. I feel like that's genie land. I feel like that's in someone's brain. It's true? Okay. 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 Yeah, I can't do portion servings when it comes to kettle jalapeno kettle potato chips. I promise you I can't. I can't. They have them at Safeway. Okay. The cookies, you mean? Yeah, I feel like the cookies will be out soon if they're not now. I'm not even going to bother. I'll just get them kids some money. But yeah, our troop used to do so good. They got trips. They always were on a trip. Our Girl Scout leader was the best. Do these kids do Girl Scouts anymore? Do they do anything? That's what I'm saying. There's so many things that kids should be doing that they're missing out on. Thank you so much. Um, all they got is trauma and drama and whoredom. They be starting that whoredom before 18. That's why when they turn 18, they be starting a whoredom because it already started before they was 18, if that makes sense. It's ridiculous. Whatever. Anyway, I'm about to run on up out of here. Junk food is my weakness. Cookies and cream. Oh my God. I love cookies and cream ice cream though. Love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. It's so good. It should be a sin how much I love Oreo cookie ice cream. Sugar-free stuff does taste weird. Like there's no point in me having sugar-free creamer because it tastes like shit. It don't taste like anything. People be buying it, acting like, oh, it's still good. Lies. They be lying. I don't care what they say. But yeah, I took on a credit card. Only reason I have cash is because somebody gave me some. Pause. In the last few days. Because other than that, I never had cash. Who has cash? It's always debit. Not Ninja ice cream. Mm. Yeah, I did learn that. I did learn that. I'm gonna need to get a new Ninja soon because it's about to die. I can already tell because I use it every day. The not the Ninja like not the air fryer that Aisha bought for me, but the one where you make protein shakes from. That motor is about to die. I can hear it, so I'm gonna have to get another one soon. The card machines be hacked. Everything's hacked. I don't even worry about that stuff. I just use credit cards because then it'll be up to the credit card company to deal with it. Vegan and wings, is that even a thing? Imagine vegan wings. Somebody lying. I don't think that's even a thing. I think they be lying. Vegan wings? Anybody want some vegan wings? My palate is overstimulated. Shut up, Black Navy American vet. Y'all ain't shit. 3D printed wings. Listen, listen. Don't come at me. I'm going wing stop. Y'all already know. I'm going wing to the wing stop. Which where I live, they're building. Where I live, they're building up, and they. I see. Unfortunately, unfortunately, they are putting in a wing stop. I don't know whose idea this was. I don't know why they want to do this to me. Because you know it's going to be on the DoorDash app, but I'm going to be able to go get it. Right now, there's no wing stop near me. There's no wing stop near me, which is why wherever when I be going around and traveling and stuff, if there's a wing stop, I get it. I get it then. But now it's good. I do blame Rick Ross. It's going to be right down the street. Like it's not even going to take but 5 minutes. I said, the Lord is testing me, child. The Lord is testing me. It's not built yet. It's not built yet. We'll see. I love Wingstop so much, but I love chicken too. You blackness in me. Anyway, maybe my personal trainer's testing me. Yeah, he tested me all right. I think he's watching. That's probably why he keeps calling. Messi still enjoying tasty food and dropping weight. Ain't got to starve to get in shape. No, I am on a very strict, high protein um, meal plan. It's not a diet, it's a meal plan. Not back to XL. No, no. Thank you, Trey. That's what I needed to see. No, I'm not going back to XL. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Um, so this is just it's like stress eating today, but it wasn't that bad because it's chicken. And I'm taking it with me in a salad. Yeah, it's chicken in there. So it's not that bad. And then it's a crepe and not really bread. I think this is fine. And I didn't eat much of the potatoes, so there's still potatoes. This will be a meal for lunch in a little while. So I think I'm good. Um, Personal trainer creeping, waiting to catch you in a moment of weakness. Shut up. It's like I order food from Kroger and it still had my job address. Oh Lord have mercy. You got food delivered to the job. I love Instacart. I'm gonna pay that $100 every year. Did I see BCP? No, I gotta go find it. Maybe I'll just do some reactions if I feel like it later, just to everybody's videos that has absolutely nothing to do with anything of the drama. Maybe. I'm not in the mood. Jay Dizzle, shout out to you. Hope you're having a great day. I'm just getting here, so I don't know if you spoke on this. What do you think about the Corey Holcomb Anton dust up? Yeah, I did a couple of videos that had to come down, but I'm gonna put them up on if y'all weren't here, I'm gonna once I get the opportunity to re-put them back up and I'm gonna put them on Rumble. And I'm gonna figure out how to stream on Rumble and then start going over there because YouTube is YouTubing and I don't have time for their foolishness. So I put a post up once I do that, but I want to do a review on that though from a couple other people that I've listened to because they're looking at it from a completely different perspective. Men, of course. After I got my reprimand from RBM, but I want to talk about that. Not today though. Today's not the day. Maybe tomorrow. I don't know if I'll stream later or not. It's kind of up in the air. And if I do, it is not going to be about that or Minnesota. And I know there's a lot going on, y'all. I'm not, my brain don't have the capacity for that. It's funny that your trainer is stalking your cheat day. He's doing a good job. Oh my God. It's not just my cheat day. It's every day. He kicked me out yesterday. I told y'all that he kicked me out yesterday after the first session because I had been up doing the stream with the Anton and Corey stuff. And I was telling him, I was like, I'm so tired. I've been up since like 1:30 streaming up until it was time to leave or time to get ready to leave. And he was like, you got to go. Because if you're that tired and you don't have enough rest, then you're not going to be any good anyway. So he's like, you got to go. Come back after you go to sleep for 6 hours, which I didn't. But I got a little bit more sleep and felt better. Oh, you know what? That's a great idea, Reaper. Members only. I have to do more of that. Yeah. So we need to download Rumble. Um, or do it on the computer. Yeah. So let me figure it out. I already have a Rumble thing. Like I already have an account. I just never use it. Yeah, I definitely need to add it to my multi-stream. It's just a little complicated. I got to figure it out. But if I can figure out Instagram, I guess I can figure out Rumble. Might as well use StreamYard as much as I possibly can, as much as that bitch costs. Sheesh. What time will the live be tomorrow? If I do a live tomorrow, it's gonna definitely be in the daytime. I'm still off. Um, but I definitely will put it up. Thank you, Dallas, for the Sunday. I appreciate you. Um, yeah, thank you, Sergeant King. I appreciate you. Trainers should bring Oreos to the workout. You know what? I can't take it. I can't take y'all. Anyway, thank you, Lauren. Shout out to all of y'all. Let me go ahead and get on up out of here. I'm going to hang out with my sister for a little while. I appreciate y'all. Shout out to Lawrence, the stream sponsor, as always. Thank you so much, hon. Shout out to all of y'all with all of the gifts. I didn't know that was a thing. Very cute. Very cute. Appreciate you. Hit the like button if you haven't. Subscribe if you are new. I'll see you all in the next one.